Am I stupid for being up here? Probably, but I love it. I feel so small. Oh my word. Sliding down a glacier. So glad I wasn't right there. Oh, watch out, rock coming down. I'm suddenly freaked out and I want to get out of here. Yeah, I felt,
Hi, we're Andy and Sherry, and we've got one goal: to drive from Alaska to Argentina in our big yellow adventure truck. But along the way, I sometimes make questionable decisions. Like today, when I decided to climb to the edge of a glacier. It was steep, unstable, and I was completely unprepared. There were warning signs everywhere, but something in me said, go for it. Was it curiosity, courage, or just a really bad idea?
I want to get up to that spot where I can actually get to the blue ice. I don't know if I can make it. This is a big rock slide area. The actual river is coming out from underneath the snow. I want to get up there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. I would love to be able to touch that blue ice right up there. Let's go check it out.
Hey there, future Andy here. Sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to be a little vulnerable with you before you watch the rest of this video. I'm not sure if you can relate, but sometimes I find myself craving a little risk, a little discomfort. You know, the kind that comes from trying something new, uncertain, or even a little foolish. So when I saw this glacier, I felt that all too familiar itch. And I asked myself, what if I could go climb up there? I know some of you will think that I was being really foolish for doing it, and some of you may think it wasn't a big deal at all.
But I know this about myself. The moments in life that are most memorable are the ones that were uncomfortable, a little risky, or something that made me nervous. So I had to at least try.
Ooh, this looks messy. We're in the carved valley of where that glacier used to be. In fact, the terminus of it is way down there. Here's my lovely wife who's scoping this out, and just a gorgeous view from up in here. Clearly, you know, all the rock slides are happening. We got runoff, so it's super muddy, unstable ground. But people have made it up there.
Will I make it? I hope so. Without breaking a leg. We're slicing my hands open.
Look at this stuff here. Sharp as, oh man. Blades on that sucker right there. If I go down, that is a mess. So here's the moment of truth. Gotta get off this rock slide because it's pretty unstable. And I gotta get out onto the ice, probably down there. It's probably my best bet. Okay. And really underneath this ice is a river. So theoretically, I'm on top of the kind of the glacial runoff. You can hear the river underneath going right down there. Heck yeah, that's cool.
This is amazing. I feel like I'm on another planet or something.
Oh, these rocks. Sooner or later, this thing will
maybe melt out. But there is a river underneath this. I can hear it. But it's solid enough ice, hopefully, that I don't fall through. All right, I gotta get serious about this. I'm gonna put my coat around my waist. I brought a raincoat. It's plenty warm. I don't think I need it. I'd rather have my hands free than carrying this coat. And I'd say I gotta get this done before the sun goes down, but we're in Alaska in the summertime. The sun hardly ever goes down here. So I'm so deep in this now, I can't even see my goal up there. That blue ice that's above there, I'm really anxious to see it. Rock slides, holy cow. Yikes. Well, that's actually glacial ice right there. All those rocks falling down. Probably shouldn't be here. Am I stupid for being up here? Probably. But I love it. When I was much younger, my buddy and I, we'd just go say, let's go to that mountain, and we'd hike, and we'd just hike. Half the times we wouldn't even take the trail. We'd just find the top. Makes me feel alive again. Check this out. Look how it's carved out by all the glacial movement. That is so cool. That glacier used to be the tip of it way down there. You know, this ice shelf is melted underneath. So I'm actually just being supported all by that 1.5 foot of ice, at least on the edge here. Okay, onwards and upwards. Whew. All right, here we go. I'm climbing on a glacier. Getting closer to a secondary terminus of the original glacier. It's where the actual glacier deposits a ton of debris when that's the ultimate terminus point of the glacier. But it has retreated since then. But I didn't plan to do this today. I think I'm gonna make it, I hope. I just don't want to slip and fall, break an ankle. Okay, yeah, like that. Or slice myself on some of this really sharp rock. I think this is the best path to go. That way it looked a little slippery, so I'm gonna go on the rocks right here. Ooh, I'm good. Okay. I've never been in a place like this before. Wow. I'm gonna wait to show you guys when I get a really good view. Oh, I gotta be careful. Ooh. Okay. No, I can't go that way. Holy cow, there's like a big old void underneath this ice shelf. Nope, 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 going around. Hang on. Shoelace came down. I tried to tie it in a double knot. Somehow it got loose. I don't know. I like a little bit of risk. I like a little bit of adventure in the physical form. I'm not the young guy I used to be, but it's still up in here. It's still in my heart to be able to do something like this and being able to see something honestly very few people get to see. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. Let me look it down in there. That whole thing. If I got on the edge of something like that. Wow. Look at that. Here, I'm gonna put the camera up really close. I'm not gonna get in there, but I wanna get close so you can see it. Guys, look at this in here. Wow. So cool. Right over here is just spectacular. Well, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I love it. You ready to see this? Let's go check it out. This is so beautiful. Look, just look. Look at that, guys. So gorgeous. Look at that ice. Oh. This whole glacier is melting down and going into that underground river right here. Look how deep that color of blue is under there. I'm so glad I got to take you guys with me in real time. I'm speechless. Okay, I'm gonna go up here so we can look back down. I'm gonna stay away from this waterfall because that is awfully dangerous. So I'm gonna take it way up here. Being safe, being safe. Don't be stupid. But I wanna go see that. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Fantastic. I don't know if I have any more superlatives for this. It's just an experience, and I think that's one of the things I so love about what we get to do, is we can see pictures of something. We know things exist in different places around the world, but to be able to get here and touch it and experience it and feel the risk of it and feel the power of it firsthand. You can't replace that with just a picture. I don't think I'm gonna get on that shelf because that looks pretty risky to me. I will get up on one of these rocks up here. But let's get up here and take a look. One of the topics that we've been discussing a lot is calculated risk. Getting ourselves in a place where we can experience unique things and challenging things, pushing ourselves, but also knowing when enough's enough. And I'm gonna say this is enough. I really want to go right there because I can touch those glacial boulders up there, but that's a spot where a lot more can come down suddenly, and I don't know the stability of that terrain right there. This is what I'm talking about. The waterfall is going right underneath all of this shelf here. I just don't think it's wise to get there. But look at that beautiful, beautiful spot. Okay, oh, watch out, rocks coming down. Heck yeah, oh, right here, right now. This is what I'm talking about. So glad I wasn't right there. Look at that, look at that. Oh my word. Yeah, I felt, oh. I totally heard that shift and crunch. I made it, I'm up here. It's beautiful. I'm so glad and so proud of doing it. I'm so glad you came with me. But I'm suddenly freaked out and I want to get out of here. That did not sound good. Wow, that sounds wild. I don't know if you heard that. Jeez. Wow. Okay, coming down. Yeah. Well, see all the rocks coming down? Yeah. Woo! Baby, I'm coming. Get out of here. Wow. My wife know I'm okay. At least so far. Dang, what an experience. I think I'm far enough away from the noise. That sounded like danger rocks. It's alive. It has movement, character. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I feel so small relative to this vastness here. I'm sliding down a glacier. Woo-hoo-hoo! Sliding down a glacier. Wah! Wah! I did it. I did it. I climbed up to the blue ice of that glacier. Woohoo! I made it back to my wife. I'm a little muddy, but I want a kiss.
Okay. Welcome home.
Thank you. So, was it worth it? I don't know. But what I do know is that it made me feel alive. And that it reminded me that growth doesn't happen when we build up our protective walls, or wait for just the right moment, or have every convenience at our fingertips. A decade ago, I sought comfort and avoided risk, but somehow that ended up just making me feel stuck, seeking discomfort on purpose so that I can build resilience. That's the real adventure.